What up, my freaks? RuinousInsight here with part 10 of my Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 modded Imperium campaign. So as we saw last time, we have unlocked two new sectors, being Bellis Corona and Chinchar. The Bellis Corona sector is really small, so we should be able to take it in relatively quick succession. We already have captured the primary system, Bellis Corona itself, in the sector, and the Spartans last episode were able to do the bulk of the work there. A really fun battle. I really enjoyed the Spartans as I expected to, as they have the kind of battle doctrine that I really enjoy with the close combat operations. Anyway, other than that, we will also have Chinchar to get to this episode, or at least try to. We should be able to attack Reznor, if nothing else, although I think we will mostly focus on Bellis Corona. Obviously, we've split our fleets now, so we have several going one way and several going the other way, but we do lack a little bit of power now to easily take everything in a single, or maybe even in a couple turns, as several of the fleets are going to need to return to Agrippina to repair. Other than that, we are also getting new fleets now, the carrier fleets. We are starting to build a Salamander's carrier fleet, and that's going to take a turn or two more. And why did I go with a carrier fleet for the Salamanders? No particular reason. I just felt like it would sort of fit the Salamanders. And B, we didn't really have a Astartes carrier fleet either, and we're going to build three new carrier fleets. This one, the AdMech one that we're currently building, and the Navy one, which we haven't gotten to. And yeah, once again, I don't know anything about the fleet combat doctrine of the Salamanders, but they're supposed to have a lot of Terminators, and they like close combat, and I feel like their whole close combat fire thing would work really well for boarding actions. So to me, Terminators plus boarding or fire use would make sense for them to have lots of carriers and sort of capitalize on that sort of thing. I really like the Salamanders. I think they're a really interesting chapter, and the way that they're sort of integrated into their homeworld's community is also really interesting, because it feels like they represent sort of what the Space Marines could be, as opposed to just war machines. But anyway, I digress. I just personally like the Salamanders a lot more than the Ultra Smurfs, and maybe they should have been the poster boys. But anyway, what are we going to do this turn? I don't think there's anything left. We don't have any more construction points. I was hoping to build a few more ships to complete several of the fleets. We have the Mark IIs here in the Iron Hands fleet, which are the boarding torp fleets, but we need to build a few more of the Mark Is. And this really bugs me. Why are the Grand Cruiser Mark Is equivalent to the Mark IIs? The Mark IIIs are the equivalent to the Mark IIs, and then the Mark Is are equivalent to the Mark IIIs. What the hell is this? Why not have the Mark Is be upgraded versions of the Mark Is, and so on and so forth? But anyway, whatever. I guess we're going to end this turn. We do have a lot of income, so we can freely build the fleets as soon as we have the construction points available. And the turn. And while the turn is ending, I'd just like to remind you guys that this is a multiple of 5 or 5th episode in the series, and that's where I like to remind you guys to drop those likes and comments if you've been enjoying this particular Let's Play, and in particular, if you want to see it continue on the daily schedule that it is currently going on, as Let's Plays do tend to slow down as they age out, so it's a matter of momentum, I suppose. Now, as we were ending the turn there, it looks like we got an Eldari invasion, the only kind of invasion that can occur in Nemesis Tessera, and it is coming in 3 turns, and oh, that's a pretty big one. We're gonna have to send 2 fleets to deal with this. Huh. Alright, we might have to build some defenses here. Oh, and we can't even... Oh, that's gonna be annoying. We won't be able to build a battle station here, because it's not... okay. Okay. That's going to be a little bit iffy. We will definitely need 2 fleets there. Now, we could go through Bellis Corona towards this, or we could start sending our carrier fleet this way, especially since these guys won't be able to do anything to the Necrons. So let's go. New ship. Well, let's start building them. We got 5 points here and 4 points here, so we'll need one more turn. Let's build another Mark III. There you go. And then, of course, later we'll have a Vulcan's Flame being the leading ship for this particular fleet, and that does make sense because it does have a super heavy launch bay to compare with all the launch bays that these guys have, and the Volkite Lance. Ironically, it'll be the battleship that will be protecting the carriers instead of the carriers, or the smaller ships instead of the other way around. But tip of the spear does make sense with the Volkite Lance. Anyway, alright, one more turn for you guys here. We do have the time. Confirm, please. And let's go to Agrippina to see what we've got in terms of construction points available. You. Do we build stuff for you first since we're going to Bellis Corona right away? I guess we do. I wanted... okay, these are Mark 2s, so their equivalent is the Mark 3. No, Mark 1s. Okay, right, so you guys cost 165, and they're just a straight-up upgrade. Out of all of these, the Mark 1 Grand Cruisers being a straight upgrade to the Mark 2s really seems to make the Mark 2s inferior, because it's only at 165 more cost, but quite a bit more in terms of the power of boarding, a lightning strike, and more importantly, weapons. Double the macros, and these are plasma macros, so they've got a lot more range. Plus, we got macro turrets, and more turrets is always good because it means more kiting. Same amount of torps, though. But yeah. Alright, well, we'll get a couple of these. Wait, we can only get one of these right now. Okay, fine. Fine, that's fine. You are going to... Yeah, and we have enough room to get one more. I guess we'll come back here and get another one, but we should make you the main ship in the meantime. Promote to flagship. Oh, speaking of flagships, once again, I really like the Iron Hands color scheme. It seems the most right. Like, the Imperial Fist's yellow just looks really garish on a ship for some reason. The Salamanders look okay. And many of the other chapters look okay. Maybe I just have a problem with the Imperial Fists. And we will never see the what the Ultramarine Smurfs, Ultra Smurfs look like. Actually, wait, we will. Because we'll eventually... Actually, no spoilers. I won't say anything further about that. Yeah, so let's go here. 1 second. I just want to rename one ship before I forget, because there was a specific to Salamander's request. Flagship will be the Undying Flame. There we go. Alrighty, yeah, see, this is what I mean. This looks okay, and, like, it's a little bit bright, but for some reason it still looks a lot better to me than the Imperial Fists color scheme on the ship. Anyway. Now, what do we do here? Wait, no, wrong sector. Let's go to Bellis Corona. I'm gonna be confusing those two quite a bit, aren't I? You two will need to proceed back to where you came from. Yeah, and heal up, because it's going to take way too long to heal here. So go to Dentor. We can proceed Garalor forward, I think. Yeah, alright. We'll fight a little bit under strength. Spire is still damaged. We'll have to be real careful with him. We'll mostly use the Space Marine ships here. Now, Chaos has more threat level, which means we should attack the Chaos forces first. And just... This is a little weird. Why would the Orc threat level be identical to the Eldari and... Yeah, wait, this doesn't make any sense. They have a world here, so their threat should be higher than Necrons and Orcs, which don't have anything here. Although I suppose these could all be secret tomb worlds, and that are there could also be Orcs on board every single world, because they're impossible to get rid of, so that's my headcanon. Alright, let's attack. You two go here. We'll send Spire to repair next turn, and then we'll swap them out with the Spartans, presuming they can... How's the healing looking? Yeah, see, here in a single turn, they get a lot of their points back, and wow, we get 38 troop regeneration back in Agrippina, whereas we only get 3 here in Bellis Corona right now. This is why we need to make use of that. Now, you, unfortunately, are also going to be a carrier fleet, and I say unfortunately because we don't have any of the... 5-point construction points here, so you need to stay where you are. Let's fight Chaos in the meantime. And I believe this is our first Grand Cruiser for the Iron Hands, so they can test that out. Now, we won't be bringing a lot of Spire's ships because they're hurt. This is going to be the Iron Hands show, especially since Spire fought last episode, and the Rodney came very, very close to dying. Let's see. Yeah, bring all the strike cruisers. Let's see how we can do with all the extra boarding torps, although we will need some ordnance to protect them. So I guess we'll send a couple dictators along the way. Well, we can only send 3. Oh, we could send 3 and an overlord. Okay, but then we will be able to bring the hunters, but I think that's okay. Because we will have the auger probe off of the Iron Hands Admiral. Alright, let's confirm this, and let's do it. And, ooh, doubling up on Black Legion, interesting. And it'll be a siege, so we can actually twerp all of the extra stuff here. Ooh, and we get evolution cost reduction. That might actually be useful for a newly conquered system. Alright, let's do it. Just gonna have to be really careful not to get Spire killed accidentally. Now wait, since this is a siege, I assume it can't be a point capture? I could be mistaken though, let's find out. Ah, there we go. And see, this looks proper with the Iron Hands color scheme. All the ships sort of match, even though the Navy actually does have a color scheme of its own. But that's obviously primarily only reflected in the Navy's prow. We got the gunmetal everywhere else. And let's see, yeah, it is not a point capture, so they will be coming to us. Okay, how do we do this? We have... I guess we could set up Spire here, although it'll be a little bit uncomfortable with how damaged he is. Maybe we'll do this? I mean, he's still probably less hurt than the other ships, but... Nah, he probably still will need to tank. Okay. And then we will set up you and you two. Right here. You're gonna have to be key to the whole ordnance thing. Alright, like so. Maybe move a little bit. Okay. Are you guys gonna be in each other's way constantly? Fine. Doesn't really matter who goes on what side, ultimately. It just matters as long as Spire's not dead. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to make these guys into a single group, because this is not working for me. Like so. They're gonna have to go a lot closer together, I guess. I wanted to set them up, but they're too close to each other. And then you guys... I guess I could just do... this. Group 2. Like so. Okay, fair enough. And then we're gonna set you up here. There will not be enough space for you, will there? Do you guys have navigational shields? You do not. Damn, I was about to say maybe set some of them up here, but there's not enough gas clouds to make use of here. And since this is a torp fleet, we really need to make use of them. Alright, ready up. You guys go right here. Set up that lock on. And you guys do the exact same thing. All way too close together to each other. What can you do? And here comes a ton of ordnance out of that defense platform. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's way too much, and way more. Well, that's dangerous. Alright, well, we can also start immediately sending an auger probe out this way, I guess, or out this way, maybe. There's more ships there. Alright, we need to get those boarding torps operational. Look at this. Alright, so, you guys stop, and then you guys stop. Start facing this way. And you all start facing this way as well. Send the ordnance as soon as theirs is gone. In fact, wait. We have... Oh, right, we brought one Overlord, so we only have the Dictators able to send ordnance, unfortunately. What can you do? Alright, let's send you guys this way, and then we will follow along with a flight of Meltatorps. Why Meltas and not the regular Torps? Because I expect a lot of them to get shot down or smack into some of the smaller ships. You guys, I don't really want to waste the boarding torps. Yeah, see what I mean? Lots of small ships here. Oh, and they're gonna push forward really fast.
Where we are needed.
We pop a spread of regular torps like so. I think. Let's do that. Not boarding torps yet. We'll send the boarding torps after. I want the smaller ships gone. Alright, will they release ordnance to combat ours? Okay, I think we're still okay. And here we go, some Meltatorps coming in. Not a lot of hits, but it's not too bad. I'll send another auger probe out this way again, just to keep this fleet in sight. You guys, launch another Melta spread right here, I guess. Actually, no, launch a regular torp spread. And then start facing. Now, you guys, what do you have in terms of your weaponry? You have macro batteries. Okay, so you're up close. And, oh, damn, these guys are... Ah, this is not... They're facing away. I should have accounted for the freaking asteroid field. That was my bad. Okay, we'll just have to keep that in mind next time. And you guys, get ready to launch another spell. Well, at least some of the smaller ships got hit. There we go. Still getting some hits in there. And then you guys, now you can launch boarding torps. Let's go like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. I just am hoping that... Oh, wait, you are out of the... You're out of the gas cloud. That's not good. Everybody turn. Spire. There we go. At least they can't hit us anymore. You guys turn away. And let's start getting some plasma bombs so that we can hopefully destroy all the smaller ships. Get more plasma bombs out. Actually, it shouldn't be necessary. Oh, damn, we just got marked up. And hello, another spread of torps like so. And then turn this way now. Hopefully if Spire turns this way, he'll be okay. And let's see how we do here. Yes, smaller ships dying. You look like you're going to survive. And boarding torps look to be successful, at least in some places. 18, pretty good. You're dead. You're in call to arms, but you're going to get completely screwed. You guys, you can actually launch more boarding torps this way. Oh, enemy ordnance coming in. Let's launch another auger probe this way to identify those ships. Spire. Oh, damn, that's annoying. You, Avenger of Stranavar, you're taking some damage. Everybody's okay, though. Let's do this. The Spire need to overcharge his void shields. Not even close. Alrighty, let's launch some boarding torps so this way. We do need some defensive ordnance right here. Now, where are the enemy ordnance? Oh, they're protecting this ship. Okay, I was about to launch torps, but since we see all that ordnance being protective, we won't be bothering with that quite yet. I suppose we could turn, and then you... Wait, repair yourself, please. Hey, Spire, turn. Turn, please. Spire. Fine, do this. There we go. I want to launch more torps while we're at it. These guys are... Oh, we're hidden again. I was wondering why they aren't firing back. I guess the identification landed, or ended, but this is going to identify us again. There we go. As expected. You, since you're going to be targeted, let's supercharge void shields in a second. You are going to hide behind the rest of our fleet, though. And there we go. Wow, that was a really nice torp spread. You are going to be the #1 target, and in fact, what we'll do is have you turn... oh, damn it. Forgot to supercharge those void shields. Oh well. You guys, launch this right here, and then we'll go boarding... Ah, damn, more ordnance. That's not gonna fly. Supercharge void shields, please. You, turn, hide. Lock on, please. Everybody else stay in lock on. We're good. And stop. We're still marked, unfortunately, but that's okay. We're still doing pretty damn good. Let's launch more torps their way. We got more enemies coming. Spire, you're good. You want to board this? Now, you know, this thing's going to die to the macro shells over here. I wanted... Oh, man. Way too many ordnance. I think we need to support the Iron Hands with a carrier fleet, because it won't work otherwise. Can you guys please return to your hangars? Come on. And we got more coming. Okay. We will need defensive ordnance here. Oh, are they returning? No, they're still coming this way. But since we're hidden, the enemy ships will all die. There we go. Poor Chaos. They're losing on the long-range fights. It's kind of unfortunate for them. Oh, there we go. Lance is coming in, and you take quite a bit of a beating immediately. Oh, is it a little ram coming in? Cute. Why would you do it? Oh, okay, never mind. Not a ram coming in. Maybe you're just trying to get some... assault actions in, plus identify our fleets. Oh, whatever. Get some call to arms on you. You're going to pop in a second. You are going to need to go for those emergency repairs. I love how you can summary execute on these ships, which does make sense. How about this? Call to arms, please. Thank you. And let's get one of these over there. Now, I take it more ships are coming. We need to launch an auger probe in such a way that it doesn't hit one of the ships that are basically already dead. And I don't want to launch a spread of torps while these things are still here. Okay, it looks like you're going to be hurt as well, so I think you're going to hide behind Spire. Let's... Oh, your engines are damaged. Alright, here's what we do. We move you forward, we move Spire forward as well. Do a little bit of a rotation. And you can stop. And then you hide behind Spire. Oh, no, stop. Ah, you might need to turn. You might not be hidden anymore, it's kind of hard to tell.
Engaging engines.
Alright, you guys are blocking each other. We need you repaired any second now. And there we go. Engines are back up. Go back into lock-on. You guys move forward, please. Shield both of these ships. You stop. And you stop. Oh, this debris is going to be in your way. Damn, that's actually a clever move. I mean, I know that the AI didn't do it on purpose, but this piece of debris will actually block anything this ship shoots. That's kind of interesting. Alright, so here's what we do instead. We move you two forward right here, and we move you two behind them right here. In a second. Let's launch another auger probe now that all the ships are dead. And then we can launch torps after that. Because we should be free to launch ordnance as well. Like... Oh, wow, okay, we can't launch torps until that's gone. Any big ships over here? I imagine this is a cruiser. Yeah.
Your orders?
Alright, now we're not blocked anymore, so you guys face this way. Not gonna be able to launch torps anymore, but let's go like so with the melted torps, I guess, and Spire's out of regular torps. And then we're gonna launch hello. Turn, get ready to launch boarding torps. I don't know whether they'll actually hit this thing or whether they'll all get shot down, but we might as well try. And almost there. I don't want them to all smack into this thing and be wasted. Alright, getting some hits there. And go, boarding torps. And then turn back to where you came from. Let's see how many get through here. If they don't launch ordnance, that ship is completely screwed. Ah, damn. Some of them smacked into this piece of debris. Alright, we're doing pretty well out of the gas clouds here. And ironically, this is a very chaos-like tactic. But hey, last episode we went for a lot of close combat, so I think it's fair. Alright, some getting shot down by the turrets, and they're launching... Okay, not fighters. Hello, looks like we're gonna get a lot of hits in it. There we go, there we go. That's a lot of Space Marines on board. Okay, I think you're dead. You're drifting Hulk. Or at least you will be in a few seconds, especially because these guys are exceptional troop efficiency. I was about to say capacity. You're average. Boarding caused critical damage, that's what I like to hear. Destroy those engines, won't even be able to get close to us. You guys are all kind of in each other's way, but we did expect that to happen. And you can launch more boarding torps. Start launching them at the enemy defensive structures. We also can launch some regular torps at this one, since the ones on these ships don't really spread out as much. And you guys are gonna be in each other's way. Hey, stop that. Oh, Spire, you are gonna brace. I didn't realize they would identify you. Yeah, that's fine. Spire, you need to supercharge your void shields right now. Get those back up. Yeah, that ability comes up so damn fast.
Your orders?
Gotta get it on basically every lore that's gonna get a Titan. Because that's a lot of extra effective HP. Damn it. Turn now, please. Turn. I just want to get some torps out. Thank you. And I think that's the last of the enemy ships, which means... boarding torps. Right here. There we go. Is this debris gonna get in the way? Yes, it is. Oh, please don't tell me this debris is also gonna get... Okay, we need to move forward, don't we? That ship is already dead. You guys... Oh, supercharged void shields yet again. In fact, go back into lock-on. You're fine now. Let's just destroy these ships. Let's launch some bombers this way. We're out of plasma bombs. You guys can start moving forward, I think. There we go. I want to get closer with our torps. And the Navy ships, they're just fine. I guess we could launch some meltas this way, but this guy's going to be dead and drifting hulked in a second. You're going to repair and brace yourself since you're now taking damage. Get some of these on here. Destroy that deck. Make that thing rout. I was about to say melt-a-bomb this thing, but it'll be dead long before we need to. Go into faster speed, high energy turn, and meltas. There we go. Turn, then you guys can start moving... in a second. There we go. Lots of fires on board. You're about to have a destroyed deck. You already have it. There's the mutiny that I was hoping for. You guys all move forward. Maybe like this. We don't have any boarding torps left. Let's see how many of these hit. And we can't really target anything here, but that's okay. Huh, wait. I assume you can drifting Hulk these things, but not enough are gonna reach. 23. It's not horrible. Oh, I imagine those things have exceptional troop efficiency. Oh, right, this is a siege. So we don't actually have to destroy those. Damn, I keep forgetting that. It's kind of annoying that it works that way. Because in theory, those would all get destroyed after we cleared up the fleet. Like, we'd have infinite time to do that, basically. So I found this pretty irritating design in vanilla, and I see that it's probably impossible to change. Oh, we're almost at rank 8. Getting closer to those battleships, but more importantly, rank 8 will give us another, I believe, Navy fleet, because I did want to get that carrier fleet, since we got to have 3 of all types. And I really wish that you could get more Navy fleets. I.e., more Navy fleets than Space Marine or Mechanicus fleets, because the greatest variety is found in the regular Navy fleet. We have more, the most ships to choose from. So, yeah, because these Grand Cruisers are pretty different than the ones on the other fleets. Anyway, that's it for Subiaco Diablo. These guys are going to have to go back and repair, or at least Spire will. You're completely fine. So next turn, we can go with Will you be ready? Maybe you'll be ready. We'll see. We will find out, and I think, let's see. Ooh, hello. I did not check about level ups. Ooh, another Forge World, yes. Anything else level up? Albaturn, Hive World. Okay, I should have checked you guys, definitely. Lots more income, and that's it. Okay, now, we need support to go into Chinchar. You're good, right? And you. I would like to get a couple more ships here, but I think we won't have the construction points. Gothics, you definitely need a couple more ships. Let's put you right here in Finreth. We will send you next turn or so, because the Gothics need a couple of Omegas to lead them. Alright, so we'll wait on you guys. Let's watch the cinematic for Chinchar, shall we?
Chinchar is the mineral heart of the Segmentum Obscurus, feeding the manufactorums of Agrippina and a dozen other sectors. There are few truly colonized planets in this sector, as worlds rich in mineral resource tend towards the inhospitable. The citizens of Chinchar are likely to be slaves or penal workers, living out miserable lives in arid mines or aboard freighters. But for some renegades, there are other options. Resnor, the last resting place of vessels whose fury once shuddered the stars. A world rich in resource for those in need, and fraught with peril besides, for it is not only sunlight that caresses the planet's surface, but the toxic emissions from 1,000 reactors still trapped in decaying orbit.
Really? Why haven't the Admech salvaged all of that Omnissiah's bounty? Alright, you, Voskamp, right? Oh, yeah, right, you also need extra ships, just like the Gothics. I guess we could go back and forth. You know what, send the Gothics for now, we'll send them back. They're really effective against the Necrons. There's only one fleet here, so this should be fine. And let's see, deployment order, we are going to get the... I mean, it's all lances either way. Do we get more Gothics? You know what, let's do this. Let's take out the regular strike cruisers, and then we'll support the Grand Cruisers with a bunch of Gothics. Like that, I think that's pretty good. And just because these guys have more of the Lance artilleries, and then the Gothics are cheaper for the amount of lances that they bring. Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. Let's do it. It should be pretty easy, I think. The Necrons may be pretty beefy, but that's like, oh, what? Escort. Oh, no. Okay, I'm not even going to bother with this, I think. I don't think it's going to be possible. We're not going to protect these frickin' things. Alright, let's launch the battle. I mean, I'll try, but... I mean, I can't promise I'll try, but I'll try to try. That's what I wanted to say. Also, this episode might be uploaded a little bit later. There's been construction here all day, and you guys have probably heard it a few times over this episode. I was hoping that it would end, but it just won't end. Kind of hard to record when there's construction outside and it's super loud. Anyway, let's see. Wait, we have escort and point capture? It's going to be pretty interesting. Okay, you three are going to move forward. And I probably should have brought... Oh, wait, I was about to say we should have brought some augers, but I just realized that we didn't have any construction points for smaller ships. Or did we? Maybe we did. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We're gonna do it this way now. Oh, in fact, we could use the poor little escorts.
Resources for the war effort. Requesting escort through enemy-held space. Transponders activated.
And yeah, I thought these would be controllable, so we could use them, but apparently not. That's okay. Yeah, should have tried to get some extra. Oh, here we go. There's the Destroyer Hunter, and go into running silent. I don't know if you're the only one, so we will need to move you forward. Gothics, you know what? Go right here. Are they launching their ordnance at us? It looks like they are.
We stand ready.
Let's cap this. Just got to make sure this hunter isn't identified. These are all dead. I'm not even going to bother. Screw them. I'm in my head canon. They don't actually have resources aboard. They're full of bait. They're fire ships, and they will explode if the enemy gets near.
To where we are needed.
I believe I don't remember which book it was, but I remember that tactic actually being used as well in one of the fluff novels, but I don't remember which one. Alright, looks like the enemy's going to try to capture this place. Let's move you up ahead real quick, because the lances will be able to hit the enemy from quite a distance. Let's move in such a way that we can actually make use of that. In fact, get a little bit closer, and you stop. I mean, if we have bait, we gotta make use of it, so everybody forward. Don't burn out your gauges. You move a little bit more forward. Don't get so close that they'll teleport next to you. And yes, I know it's not an actual teleport. Inertialist drive, whatever. And move it. We can't even really launch the cybernetic orbs until the enemy's gone either. Alright, Gothics, move a little bit more forward, and you get ready to identify one more ship, move forward, and go. There we go. And you're about to die, but at least we've identified some of them. You guys are a little bit too close together. Let's get that disruption bomb. They're not close enough, unfortunately. That's okay. You guys are all dead. But whatever.
Optimal course set.
Now you can start launching cybernetica orbs. I don't care that they're gonna hit our own. And just stay here. Get ready to fire. Yeah. They really should provide more transports to escort in this mod because shush. The weight of fire that the enemy has increased quite a bit. Are you guys out of range? Forward. Thought you'd be in range by now, but it's okay. And did you get popped over there? Yeah, you did. Alright, keep moving forward. We don't have to be all that concerned because we're gonna move these fleets back in. Okay, you guys can fire your lance turrets at the very least. And it looks like that big old ship is having kind of a bad time. Deck destroyed, engines destroyed. The lances are getting crits as they like to do. This is working quite well. 4 cruiser sites. What else do we have here? Battle cruiser. 2700. What's the armor? It's 83 all across the board. Okay.
Hull breached. Fires on all decks.
Yes.
The spirits obey.
Alrighty, Lances versus Necrons, as I said before, quite effective. Oh, hello. Who do we have here? Let's keep the Gothics away from you, though. Do this, and then this. And then you guys go like so. Disengaging.
We stand ready.
Alright, will you survive this? Focus fire those engines. And I do not think you will survive this. Way too many lances. Beautiful. You are going to go to call to arms at least temporarily, as I believe all Necron ships have exceptional troop efficiency, which makes sense. Now, what else do they have? How many more ships do they have? They could have a bunch of shrouds moving around. Oh, looks like we got 2 ships over here, and judging by the fact that we could see them, I take it that those are cruisers at the very least. Let's cap this, and then let's move out and attack them. They're gonna go back here and try to cap that. And you know what? Gothics, go this way. You guys have been doing quite well in the support fire role. And let's speed it up a little bit.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Not much more to this battle.
You have seized a strategic area.
As the enemy are for once the ones outnumbered, which also means unfortunately we won't get too much in the way of points for this.
I am listening.
Yeah, you guys.
The enemy has
I'll head full, please.
25% of
Yeah. They'll accumulate. That's fine. Aha, there we go. You shouldn't have. Really shouldn't have appeared like that, buddy. Alright, you guys. Move forward. And Lance Artillery is firing. Yeah, we got a bunch of, sechems, cartouches. I'm not seeing any new ships. Where are the new ships?
Moving to position.
Also, speaking of new ships, I will most likely be doing every single campaign in the Skalgrim Mod, as it's just too fun to not test out all the new ships. I'll probably be having a vote on to which one will go next. Most likely, I'm gonna say it's not going to be the Necrons next, because as I understand it, the next version of the mod will have more Necron ships, and it would be pointless to play them before getting those new ships. And they already have some new ships, but as I understand it, they're getting more new ships. And I'd love to be able to try out them all. I don't want to do the same thing that happened before the Necrons got new ships in vanilla, wherein I played it and then I had to play it again. Not that I'm complaining about having to play it again. Okay, you guys go forward. Forward. You are taking a lot of armor-piercing damage, which is lovely. For them, of course, but it's just a lovely effect that the Necrons have, and all those lances insta-kill once again. Yeah. The fact that the lances are buffed considerably in this mod makes them quite obnoxious, especially with all these lance artilleries that everything has. I'll be really curious to see what the NIDs look like. And I think if or when I should say, I play the NIDs in the Skalgrim mod, I'll probably buff up their fleet numbers so that we could get just a gigantic pile of NID ships. As it should be. Alrighty, fleet capacity upgrade, command capacity upgrade, that's exactly what we wanted. Whoa, leadership just increased from 1,200 to 1,400, and we got another upgrade point. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, so, what do we got over here? Expanded strike hangars are pretty useful. But we gotta go with the fire suppression systems. I generally like to go for all the level 1 stuff first, because there are too few ships that benefit from the rank 3, at least this early in the game. Let's see, increase rotation speed of the ship by 5 degrees per second. That's actually quite nice as well. We should probably get that. The maneuverability is definitely going to be effective in bringing more weapons to bear faster, which is, of course, always important. Now, since we've leveled up, and, oh, right, we don't have any construction points left here. Do we have any left here? No. Damn it. Gonna have to wait. Okay. Looks like you are coming... Oh. We're gonna have to build another fleet here as well. We'll build the Navy fleet here, the carrier fleet. Okay, you are the only one that's available. Emission dissipator. No. 2 turns until you get replaced. Alright, we're gonna have to wait 2 turns. How long until you come in? 3 turns. We're probably gonna have to pop mines here just to do that, but that's okay. Whatever. Not a huge deal. And I think that's everything for this turn. You still need to repair for a turn, and I think we are done, so let's end it. Yeah, and the comment saying in the, I believe it was the episode before the last episode, or a couple episodes ago, that this mod really needs to upgrade the amount of fleet capacity, or not fleet capacity, the construction points that you get to build ships. It's true. I definitely agree. Just because you use so many more ships in each individual fleet, it really would be beneficial to get those. It takes way too long to build some fleets, although, fairly, I mean, ships don't get pumped out very fast, as I understand it, in this setting. Like, it takes years to decades to build them. So maybe, yeah. Maybe it does make sense. Alright, Spartans. Wait, are we able to get another Spartan in here? Damn. And I only say damn because we have a limited amount of fleet capacity. I guess we need to build one more here. Although, do we build the Gothic stuff instead? Wait. Gothics. You know what? Maybe we'll start with you. Because there's nobody else here. And we need to fight this. Wait. I mean, you don't need any more ships. You're okay. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's what we do. We send you back for 1 turn. Then we go to new ships. Let's build some escorts out of, let's say, Arilla Bay. So let's get a couple hunters going. And I guess, I really wish these were 5 points instead of 4. Really, really do. Let's get a couple more hunters in here. Because they're going to get destroyed. They're all going to get destroyed. Like so. Good enough. Then we're going to send you back. And then we're going to send you all the way to Chinchar. Then... Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this will be perfect. We'll send the Gothics. Then we're gonna build a couple of Omegas. Wait, we can only build 1 Omega. Okay, fine. We'll build 1 Omega for now. That'll be the flagship for this particular fleet. Sword of Eternity. Not a bad. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a really cool design, huh? They the ships go into the side like that, but actually that really works. I like that, especially when you don't look too closely. That's a pretty good idea for welding a ship together like that. It looks like a gigantic railgun, which makes sense because it's got the Omega artillery, which is essentially a giant front-facing cannon. Although 18, and it's got fairly good range as well. And the 1,200 damage is obnoxious. I can't wait to get a fleet with like 5 to 10 of these ships. They'll be able to instantly destroy anything. As I said before, they seem like they're designed to be Titan killers. That'll be really fun. And they have a pretty massive sensor range too, so they do work as the flagship. All right, there you go. All right. And you know what? I guess we're just gonna go for the Oh wait, I was about to say go for the orange pattern weaponries, but what if in this fleet we put something with a Nova cannon, like a Titan with a Nova cannon? Then we probably should have this upgrade. I don't know, maybe I'll hold off on that once again. We'll wait. We'll wait until the final idealized version of that fleet. Alright, Gothics, go back in. You don't need anything else, and then you are going to capture Jubal over here. There we go. Mining World and Drukhari raids. Oh, we're going to have another fleet station here. That's annoying. I hate those damn worlds. Alrighty. Although it does make sense. And then you... You know what? Maybe we'll build a couple more Armageddons here. Actually, no, we won't. I shouldn't have built the fleets out of both Dentor and Sarlacc. Oh well, too late. I really wish that at least the Imperial Grand Cruisers would only cost 4 instead of 5. Alright, you go back in, and you're going to fight at Chinchar. You two should be fine, I think. The strike cruisers should be able to take care of most of this. Alright, so that's that for you guys. Now you are going to build another Spartan for yourself. New ship. And go Spartan. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty, and I'm not going to take the time to name any more ships this episode, as we will run out of time too fast. There's still too many things to accomplish. Spartans. You could go in here, and we could support you with Garalor's fleet. Okay, that makes sense, while Spire goes back to heal. Perfect. Alright, it'll be Spartans in close combat against the Eldari. That'll be pretty interesting, actually. You need to go back, buddy. And we need to upgrade everything here. What do we have here? Deathworld, an Enclave, and a Listening Post. We have a major shipyard. Lovely. Be able to get some of our ships back. Presuming we lose any in this particular place. And we're looking pretty good in terms of conquest thus far, but the Tyranids have not yet arrived. That's when things are going to start getting hairy. And did I do that this turn or last turn? Oh, no, it looks like it was last turn, so let's get another Cruiser Mark III out of here. And that's all the space we have. Alright, so carrier fleet operational. Let's go to Cantrail. Let's get you some more hunters. And by more, I mean just some hunters. In fact, let's build them out of Clawson as well. There we go, perfect. Oh, too many. There. Alright, that's enough. On to Nemesis Tessera, and then you will defend here. Let's build the mines here, because I'm going to forget this. Minefield, there we go, another point of delay. And now... Oh man, that's not going to be enough. So yeah, what I was thinking is we get the Imperial fleet here, a Navy fleet, a Navy carrier fleet, I should say, but if we have to wait another turn, we probably won't have enough construction points to get this operational. And what if it's a terrible lord as well? I just really don't want the emission dissipator on this fleet. It makes no sense for the carrier fleet, as we're not going to be putting any light cruisers in there. And it's not worth it on escorts. At least not in campaign. Okay, well I think with that, let us get the fight at Chinchar going first. Wait, did we just fight Chaos? Yeah, wait, we just fought Chaos, didn't we? Let's fight the Eldar first. Right here. Alrighty, and once again it's a siege, but I doubt we're gonna go forward, to be perfectly honest. Alrighty, Spartans. Bring lots of you. Don't need 8 billion Widowmakers game. Nice try, though. And don't need 1 billion hunters either. Not that I don't appreciate it. And let's see. We have all strike cruisers here. Oh wait, this fleet only has the 1 grand cruiser. We need to build a couple more. Huh. Okay, we'll get a strike cruiser in here. And that's about perfect. And then we'll get a couple Widowmakers. There we go. Unless, wait. Spartans. Yeah, we only have the 1 grand cruiser. Yeah, we'll have to build more. Might have to remove a couple of these. That's okay. Confirm, and let's do it. At least this time, once against the Eldari with the Augurs, that'll be pretty good. We gotta remember those rock, paper, scissors tactics, because where some fleets, like the Orcs, won't really need the Augurs as much, Eldar, you absolutely need them. Alright, Spartans, time to get more shotgunning on the way. Now, where are we going to shotgun from? There is a nice little... field here, or we could go all the way to this one. This one's bigger. I wanted 2 right beside each other. We could go all the way back here, but that's a little bit far. It's the best way to do this. I guess we go here because this one's big. Alright. We just want them to close with us, and then, once they do, we'll release the Spartans and force them into an attack. Or force them to run, rather. Force the Spartans into attack, force the Eldar to run. You three. You do have the boarding torps, but you won't be launching too many of them. Because we don't have enough of you in this particular battle. Alright, and then you two are going to sit back here, obviously, and run silent. You guys are all going to go into lock-on. Start spraying those shotgun blasts. Lock-on as well. And, right. We'll have to launch that auger early. Alright, do this. We can always move up to these if we need to. Right, let's say here. In fact, wait. We need to do this like this instead.
Thruster routines active.
Alright, you guys. Yeah, they're launching their ordnance, but as soon as it moves away... Is it moving away, or is it launching up?
Engines engaged.
Okay, yeah, it's coming back. Perfect. So now what we'll do is we'll go auger probe out, let's say, here. And then as soon as it hits, we'll start launching boarding
Moving
torps.
to position.
Although maybe... Oh, you know what we can do? We could pop these guys here, but still
where
launch
we
the
are
boarding
needed.
torps from the side. Because they do home in on the enemy. Alright, you can go forward as well. And you are actually facing the proper direction. In fact, maybe you'll be needing to move a little bit. Alright, wait. Stop. And go like this. Yeah, you're probably going to need to move forward a little bit. Like so. And yeah, you guys are probably going to be in each other's way a little bit, but that's okay.
The spirits obey.
There we go. Alright, this should work just fine. Alright, you guys can start moving now. And auger probe about to hit. Oh, there it is. Let's go boarding torps. Right now. Alright, oh, you get out of the way, get out of the way. Don't interfere with the boarding torps, please.
Hostile signature detected.
Alright, you guys move in. Hide before they start launching ordnance again. Like so.
Engines engaged.
Like that. Alright, wait. You guys maybe turn a little bit more this way. Alright, there we go. Ambush setup, shotguns going, and that's really funny. Not a lot of accuracy, though. But, you know, that makes sense with the whole shotgun thing. Look at all those explosions, though. Alrighty, we should mark them up, though. Alright, getting some hits in this time. You've slowed yourself down, buddy. And you know what? For once... Wait, we're going to move you forward in a second. Go forward. Don't get identified. Although you might... Is your engine gone? Yeah, your engine is gone. Ouch. That's unfortunate for you. You're done. Here's what I want to do here. And identify everybody before you die. There we go. Okay, for once I'm going to slow this down for a second, and then I'm going to target everybody's... and not the little small ship's engines. Oh, we got a battlecruiser out here. Another Phoenix ship. Alright, and I think we're good. Those are the only ones we could really see. We got another light cruiser. Alrighty, so, Eldar, feel free to approach.
Cannot be denied.
Feel free. Let's launch another auger while we're at it.
Machine spirits nearing
There we go, and we got a couple more of our frigates coming in. Or destroyers, rather.
Engines.
Alrighty, Eldar. In fact, let's watch them approach.
Hostile signature detected.
And they know we're here. I mean, the AI cheats anyway, so it always knows where... Oh, this little tiny ship is probably going to get close enough to be able to identify all of us. Wow, that sailed right by, didn't it? Ah, those hollow fields. And, alright. You should be done. There we go. It actually got destroyed after it went back into hidden. Alright, enemy destroyer Shadowhunter has been destroyed. You go forward, you're about to die, but let's see if you can't identify a few more enemies and go. There we go. You stay where you are, though. Alrighty, perfect. No use for Mechadominator right now. Okay, here's what we do. You guys face down here, and then boarding torps against, let's say, you. There we go. And, oh, that angle didn't work. Ah, we got identified. Auger probe, launch again. We will go for a... Okay.
We are ready to serve.
Everybody's firing. I don't want to go forward yet, because they will come at us. Their reinforcements will, rather, but we will soon. I'd like to wear them down a wee bit first. And it looks like... Oh, a couple of the boarding torps still managed to hit, and you are way too close, buddy.
Boarding successful.
The Spartans can survive a lot of damage, and you are taking damage, so brace for impact, please. Don't need to do any of our lightning strikes quite yet.
Signature detected.
Alrighty, and as soon as we're hidden again, they're gonna have a bad time. The thing is, they have to approach
We
us
stand ready.
while we're here. You know what? You just got screwed.
To serve thee on this
Now, these are... Okay, these are Craft World Eldar, so they have the average troop efficiency. I believe the Dark Eldar have better troop efficiency, although I could be wrong. Let's see. You are going to need to canticle up. There you go. Shields are back on operational. You, move forward. I need you to identify more enemies, and we're almost to the point where we go forward. Let's launch another Auger Probe, though. Lots of Auger Probes operational. You can see them everywhere.
Teleported.
There we go, yet another ship destroyed. And get ready to mark those up. Almost there. I want that dragon ship marked. There we go, perfect. And then try to move away before you die. Huh, wait, can a small ship force them forward? I never tried that before. Ooh, hello. You, target you in a second. Poor Eldar. As soon as we're not identified anymore, they're going to start moving closer, and then that will probably be the time where we can move out. All right, so here they come. They're going to approach.
State your order.
Can't use Mechadominator. Let's target your deck instead of your engines for once. I guess we're going to make you our #1 target. In fact, you guys face in such a way that you can actually attack this thing. You should burn up, so we shouldn't really care about you. Alright, are you gonna get close enough for a lightning strike? Yes, indeed you are. There we are. There we are. Call to arms. The engines look really cool with the void sails there, but. And is your deck done? Yes, indeed it is. Mechadominator, and you're screwed, buddy. Nothing you can do now. Deck is done. You are trapped. You can't fire. You can't move, and that's the worst possible thing for an Eldar ship. Ouch. Way to fire isn't all that telling because I mean, our accuracy is still fairly low, so it's not really all that surprising. But here comes another shotgun blast, and that should be the final one. Down you go, right? There's the explosions. Explosions are lovely. Alright, how are we doing here? You're still taking damage, and I think it's time. Well, let's move. Now that their admiral is dead,
Where shall we strike?
we can approach. They are actually going to start approaching us.
Reaching nominal speed.
You, follow along.
The spirits obey.
We don't know how many enemy ships remain. What we do know is that we're free to go.
Rouse the engines to fury.
Ah, the sound of all those engines activating at the same time. Beautiful. Go, go, go.
State your order.
And lightning strike, lightning strike, lightning strike. Oh, are you guys not able to get away? Brace, brace, brace. Oh, ram into an Eldari ship. That is not what you want, Eldari. It's really not what you want. And wait, you are going to... I was about to say call to arms, so it's probably not necessary against Craft World Eldar. Alright, and we're still locking on... Ooh, hello, another leader. #1 target, please target those engines. You, I want you to forward and then pop a canticle beyond the side, get some of that gauge back, see if you can't ram this ship as well. Yeah, I know I'm in slow motion, but otherwise too hard to control sometimes with this many ships on the field at once as well. Plus, I want to see those rams. You're done.
We are needed.
Oh, yeah. The Spartans doing exactly what they're supposed to be. Man, poor Eldar pilots. This is, you're getting blamed for this. Your soul's going to Slaanesh. I mean, they're all going to Slaanesh, but nonetheless.
Engaging drive.
Anari aren't yet ready to go. Okie dokie, and let's move forward now. You should be done. Whoa, whoa, Drifting Hulk. No, 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 no. Ram that again. I don't want that thing exploding. Yeah, that's not what I want. Stop it. There you go. Thank you. Good job, Spartans. Next, we'll catch you. Can't Mechadominator you. We should target you. Actually, we can Mechadominator you. Your deck is already done. Beautiful. Everybody go forward. And, okay, you took a little bit of damage, but you're fine. And then you are so screwed, buddy. You are so screwed. And I think that's the last ship. That's unfortunate because we won't be able to complete the siege. Although what we could do... wait, not auto-engagement. Ceasefire. Ceasefire. Go forward.
Calculating
You guys ceasefire as well.
vectors.
Holding fire.
Can't complete those damn
Troop transition successful.
freaking siege actions. And yeah, you are able to do a lot of damage
Machine
though.
spirit
A little bit
appeased.
concerned about that. What can you do?
Optimal
Go, 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 go.
set.
Number 1 target, please.
I am listening.
Ah, our gauges are maxed out. You guys, I want this thing not quite drifting halt, like very close to it. And man, Mechadominator really does last
Give
a
us
long time.
purpose.
Alright, keep going, keep going.
Repositioning.
I want this thing barely able to function.
We are ready to serve.
And you know what? Every one of you, pop Canticle of the Omnissiah, recover your gauge. You two, go towards the other frickin' ship, or the other defensive structure. Oh, damn, you are drifting. Ah! Just a few too many invasions, or critical strike. No, not critical strikes and not invasions, but assault actions. They're all interchangeable phrases to me. Alrighty, that was not too difficult at all. And one of the good things about this, and I mean, wait, the Spartans actually did manage to get a lot of close combat in, so that actually does really work out. Now the question is, so if we send Spire back, we could send him to Palatino's Fault, along with, say, the Spartans, but in theory, we could send Garalor up this way, and have him help defend Overis Gulag with the Salamanders here. Because this is a carrier fleet, and then in combination with the Torp fleet, that actually would work quite well. Especially since I don't think the other carrier fleet is going to be able to arrive. Now, did I try to make it this turn or last turn? The reason I keep checking like this is because we have a limited amount of turns. Okay, that was this turn. Okay. So you guys are good. We do have another battle to go at Chinchar. We don't have a lot of time remaining, I believe. Yeah, in fact, we don't have another. We don't have enough time for another battle, unfortunately. So I think I'm going to have to call it here. Next time, we'll start with the battle at Chinchar. I mean, we have enough Grand Cruisers here. We will have to send this particular fleet back to get more repairs, or not repairs, retrofit the fleet to get more ships. But fortunately, the Gothics are now in a good place, so we will be able to try out the Omega next episode. I'm really excited to see what this thing can do with that disgusting Omega Lance. And then we'll probably build more in this fleet as the fleet value goes up. Maybe remove a couple of the Gothics and replace them with a couple more Omegas. I want at least 2, and then probably 1 battleship. Although, what we might do is keep the fleet like this with mostly Gothics, but make another fleet just full of Gothics, and then the Archaeotech arc, the one with a ton of lance artilleries and stuff, all the facing forward stuff in a sort of single fleet, because the Gothics don't really like facing forward nearly as much. Yes, they do still have their heavy lance artillery and their lance turrets, but they also do have the regular lance battery weapons. I actually haven't done the math in terms of what would be better. I mean, obviously facing in such an angle or like jigging back and forth where you can fire both is ideal, but that's a little bit hard to do when you have a billion ships. Anyway, as I said, calling it, next time we shall complete the takeover of Bellis Corona, and then we will turn to probably doing the Eradicate the Plague mission with Spire there as soon as he's healed up. We will also be getting those carrier fleets operational. We will... Yeah, I think we will definitely try the carrier fleets out. I want to try more and more new ships, so that, I think, supersedes any other goals, like doing missions. If we have to wait a couple extra turns to do the missions, just to try out the new fleets, I'm willing to do that. But I guess we'll find out next time. So with that said, as always, I do appreciate any and all feedback with regards to the gameplay or the way I do things on this channel. If you have a second, please do take it to leave a like and a rate comment to support the channel. It really does help. As always, all glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.